welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Argentina versus Colombia in CONMEBOL Copa América 2024, the final. We're finally playing it. Thank God. It's not my fault, by the way. I wasn't the one ransacking the stadium in Miami. But they finally are getting the match underway. Let's have some fun with this final. Hopefully it doesn't go to extra time. Our luck, it will. And we'll be going on till freaking midnight. So let's hope this ends pretty quickly. So, with that being said, Argentina, Colombia teams are about to walk out. Our starting 11s are as follows. For Argentina, Argentina contra Colombia en la CONMEBOL Copa América final. Argentina, starting 11, once inicial. In goal, Emiliano Martinez. Right back, Gonzalo Montiel. The center backs, Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez. Left back, Tagliafico. Right mid, Angel Di Maria. Center mid, Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Alexis McAllister, the left mid. Lionel Messi at striker. And Julian Alvarez. Messi is the captain. Colombia starting 11. Once inicial. Goalkeeper, Camilo Vargas. Left back, Johan Mojica. Center back, Davinson Sanchez. Center back, Carlos Cuesta. Right back, Santiago Arias, the former Cincinnati man. Center defensive mids, Jefferson Lerma and Richard Rios. Left wing, Luis Diaz. The cam, James Rodriguez, the captain. Right wing, Jean Arias. And striker, Jean Cordoba. Yep, game's starting late because people ransack the stadium. Does Colombia deserve to lose now? No, the team is still a good team. The fans might be dumb, but the team doesn't deserve to lose. I'm the one who's going loud for it, so. But, of course I did. Stream started. Game's about to start. Sucks to suck, but CONMEBOL events can't be trusted. I'm worried about the World Cup and other things over the next couple of years, but okay. Colombia fans tried to ransack the stadium the ones without tickets tried to ransack the stadium. Took an hour to clear it all out. Oh, and yeah, there'll be a 25-minute Shakira concert during the halftime. So, and might mean they have like a 30-minute halftime to take down the stage and all that. This ain't the Super Bowl, but okay. Messi gonna lose tonight. I feel like he will. No, I didn't. I wish, but no. I wish, but no. I ain't going to start it when there was nothing to start it for, but here we are. They've walked out, anthems to be played, and we're good. I agree. Nice. Nice. I mean, I picked Colombia to win this game too, so. If Colombia wins and Risklander can't cover his super chat, if you want to, I'll let you cover his ass. If you want to, you can cover his ass if need be. Spain will play the Finalissima in the next couple of years against one of these two teams. We don't know exactly when, but they're bringing people in to sing the anthem from each country. Interesting. But there we go. How's this not happen in 2026? Better security, I guess? I don't know. FIFA might be better at holding events. I'm not sure, but it is kind of crazy that yesterday Trump almost got offed, and then today Colombian fans tried to ransack a stadium. Took an hour and a half to get them all cleared out. The Argentinian anthem being played. That is stupid. Why don't you just go? Never. Olsen Miami's there. To the point where people tried to ransack the stadium. People are sneaking in the vents. I saw that. I'm like, Probably they should. I agree. They must have given him a brain transplant. Honestly, I'm surprised too. It is a bad look. It's going to be a crazy match. Colombia want Argentina's head. I think they might get it. Nice. Hope Roman and Rock enjoy the match. Hope they enjoy the match. Colombian anthem to be played. The final. I mean, if he didn't get a 3K, if I didn't get a 3K refund when I wasn't let in, I would raise hell. I would raise hell. So, I hope he does for his sake. For his sake. I hope he does for his sake. People blame the USSF, but they weren't in charge of organizing the event. That's on CONMEBOL. True. Anthem being played. How's this a bad look for US and US soccer if it's being done by CONMEBOL? Because people aren't going to think, oh, it's in the USA. People are going to think it's in the USA. You know what? That sort of makes sense to me, but the way the Copa's gone, it's the home team, then the away team. Other tournaments, it's been away team, home team, which is weird. Like the World Cup is always away team, home team, I think. And I think the Euros was the same way. So the fact they're doing home, then away is sort of weird anyway. So if they did Argentina second, that would be the right order. But I think, yeah, the defending champions, if they're in the final, should have their anthem played second. If they're in the final. It's going to be a war zone anyway. It's going to be a war zone anyway. Jeez. This is like Portugal, Italy, and Toronto. This be like Portugal, Italy, and Toronto, but on a higher scale. Like, you realize that if Portugal plays Italy, there's a holy war going on at Market Lane. This is on a bigger scale. It's the same thing, but on a bigger scale. The game's about to kick off. So, either way, it's a war zone. Nice. It should be a good one. I didn't hear it either. Yes, I was. I thought LAFC was a better team right now than Columbus, and Columbus went and slapped the hell out of them. I said Columbus is still a contender to win the MLS Cup this year. They're a true contender. It makes me feel better about Toronto's last league match before the Philly game because LAFC got beat worse than we did. You have no excuse, LAFC. Zero excuse to be beat that badly by Columbus. Yeah, and by the way, was it LA, by the way? So, yeah, that they had no excuse for that to happen. I agree. And a 4-0 loss to Columbus doesn't look so bad, to be honest. We did better than LAFC. Emi Martinez in goal for Argentina. The back four, Tagliafico, Lisandro Martinez, Christian Romero, Gonzalo Montiel, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Rodrigo De Paul, the midfield three. And the front three, Angel Di Maria, Julian Alvarez, and Lionel Messi. No starting for Lautaro. Camilo Vargas in goal for Colombia. The back four, Johan Mejica, Davinson Sanchez, Carlos Cuesta, Santiago Arias, Jefferson Lerma, Richard Rios, the defensive midfield two. We got Luis Diaz, James Rodriguez, John Arias. The attacking midfield 3 striker is John Cordoba. It is. For better or for worse, CONMEBOL's more lit. It may not be the best football, but it's more lit. For better or for worse. But you take the good with the bad. And CONCACAF is similar, but not as crazy. Like, this is CONCACAF on steroids. South America is CONCACAF on steroids. To be totally honest. I don't know if, I would say it. CONMEBOL, wait, is Di Maria's daughter's the one who brought out the ball? I mean, that's probably the case. An Atlas GK to Copa America final. Oh, Lord. If they win, we're going to hear Atlas fans pipe up again, aren't we? Okay. We really are. I was not tired of it. Or I wasn't tired of not hearing. I was not tired of not hearing them. Damn it. Game about to kick off. That was cool. It was. And we're off, finally. After an hour and a half, we are off in the Copa America final. If we go to extra time, we'll be here until 12. We'll be here till midnight. At least I will. Some of y'all be here till 1 because, Eastern time and all that. Some of y'all be here till 10 because of Pacific time. I envy you. 25 seconds in, 0-0, 0-0. Argentina attacking. Getting the first chance of the game. Cross into the box. Shot wide. Alvarez puts it wide. Vargas to take the goal kick. Well, yeah, they should. They should have activated the National Guard. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's not Cristiano Ronaldo. But, I mean, shit, I'd go down to Miami for no reason. Like, if somebody asked me, hey, you want to go to Miami? I'd be like, shit, yeah, I'd go to Miami. One, it's the Copa final. Second of all, it's Miami. Third of all, well, two minutes in. There are people there I could visit. Two minutes in, 0-0. Who am I going to run into? Who knows? If I was there, who would I run into? Who knows? 2 minutes in. Brazilian ref in the final where Argentina's in there. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be crazy. Corner. Nice. I had crab cakes and corn. And I'll eat some White Castle leftovers later. There you go. Messi corner. But yeah, shit. If I was asked to go to Miami for free for this tournament final, I would. Even without Canada being there. Corner for Messi. Messi to take the corner. Cross. Header cleared. James Rodriguez, that gets cleared away for a goal kick. 0-0 esta noche. 0-0. We still going. Camilo Vargas to take the goal kick. 1v12 in this final. Imagine how loud it is over there. It's probably loud as all hell. Vargas. Fourth minute. Surprised Lucas Oil Stadium didn't host a Copa America game or two. Well, if Canada would have played there, I would have went to. A trip to Miami just to stay at a Motel 6. Okay. Shit. They gave me a Motel 6. I mean, sometimes I'm sure the Miami ones are better than ones on the side of the road in Alabama. Shit. 4 minutes in. It depends. Now you make me want to see what they are rated on TripAdvisor. Just to see. 412. Just to see. Colombia playing forward. James Rodriguez. Ball brought down. That'll be cleared. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. And we're going off tonight. Playing forward. Vargas. Goal kick. 0-0. Esta noche. I hope the Leagues Cup isn't this crazy. It probably won't be. Was it last year? Trip to Miami to stay one night at Embassy Suites before getting on a Carnival cruise. Shit. Now you're giving me ideas. Now you're giving me ideas. Playing forward is Colombia. Shot saved by Emi Martinez. I don't think that'll last pretty long, but who knows? Now I wish I was asked to go to this game for free. Damn, you're giving me ideas. Shit. I mean, there's no hurricanes in the Atlantic right now. This would be the perfect time to go before the season goes crazy. Shit, be perfect timing, too. 65 euros. I know, right? This is crazy. 6 minutes in. Save Dolphin for the final, I guess. All right. All right. 6 minutes in, 0-0, 0-0. Emi Martinez getting the save. 43rd all-time meeting between these two sides. Argentina leads 25-8-9. See where it goes. South America's taking over Florida today. I mean, we're talking about Miami here. I mean, really? Okay. Salute. Salute. It's Miami. Come on now. 4 wins, 3 in penalties for Argentina in elimination matches against Colombia. Playing forward, shot, wide, goal kick. I love Miami for when I want to get a getaway to the Caribbean, both Eastern and Western. I mean, yeah, that's what it's used for. I mean, maybe I'd go for 2 days, you know. Maybe I'd go for 2 days, see what Miami's like, and then, you know, be there for the game and then leave. You know? 7 minutes in. I like to suit Ryan standing on business. Damn right. Saludos. Saludos, Argentina. Saludos. Saludos. Playing forward. Luis Diaz. Diaz. Keeps running. I think Copa's more fun. I agree. 7:08. Arias, the former Cincinnati man. Colombia playing forward. Colombia hasn't had many chances until recently in this game so far, but it's early days. It's early days. There can be extra time if need be. This is the only game in this tournament that will have extra time. We avoided extra time in the Euros. If we have extra time here, we'll be on till midnight. So 28 matches unbeaten for Colombia, 22-6-0. Their last loss was a 1-0 loss to Argentina in 2022, February of 2022. This is more fun, though. This is more fun. This is more fun, though. But, you know. Oh, my God. We're already... Jesus. Woo, boy. Playing forward. Colombia on the ball. Richard Rios, who I think will get a European move. He's had a really good tournament, Richard Rios. Really good tournament. Pushing forward. Oh, that was their fault. Arias with a cross. Shot. Diaz doesn't get the touch. and no foul. Cross in. Wide. Wide. Goal kick for Emi Martinez. Goal kick for Emi Martinez. Rumble's actually doing pretty good too. Jeez. The numbers are off the charts tonight. Emi Martinez goal kick. It's definitely helped Argentina make it to the final, as he did the last time they won the Copa and as he did during the World Cup. Camilo Vargas has a goal kick of his own. The current Atlas goalkeeper. 44th Copa appearance for Argentina. They are 15 times champions. If they win, they will be the sole most time champions in Copa America history. Colombia hosted in 2001. They won as a host. This is their 24th appearance. This could be their second trophy. The first one outside of their home country. Still it wasn't South America, their home country, but they could play it. They could win it outside of South America. Angel Di Maria will tie Javier Zanetti, has tied Javier Zanetti with his 145th appearance for Argentina tonight. His last appearance will be 145, third all-time. He scored the only goal in the Copa final in 21 against Brazil. He scored the World Cup final versus France. Helped Argentina win that final. Which that final is in this book that I'm holding as we speak. As we speak, it's in here. Boom. Same book I was using for the World Cup. If you were wondering, it's the same book I was using for the World Cup. I don't know if there was enough pages to do everything I had planned in that smaller book. So pages were running out pretty quickly. So I chose to put this in the international tournament book. Cristiano de la Fuente is interested in the United States. It's a good thing, though. I think it's a good move. And people who don't think it is, you're wrong. He just won the damn Euros. You think Greg Berhalter could? I think Klopp could have. I don't know if Hervé Renard could. I believe in Hervé Renard, but that's cleared for a corner for Colombia. Corner for Colombia. Tiro de esquina de Colombia. But I don't think it's crazy. He's a good coach. Didn't I say that already? I saw. Tiro de esquina de Colombia. James to take. James, who's been the best player all tournament. Fox is having some damn technical difficulties. It's the final, and Canada's not in it, so I'll wear the suit. It's a big final, and Canada's not in it. And if you look at the numbers here, well, it's a good thing I'm wearing it. Oh, that's actually a good move. I think Talish Magno would fit Portland, to be honest. Cross in. Header. Shot! Save! Emi Martinez! Header on the doorstep is saved. Cuesta's header is saved. I actually think Talish Magno will be a perfect super sub for Portland. He sort of fits that Asprilla type vibe. You know? Like, I don't know if you feel it, Rory, but I kind of see it. You know, Talish Magno is sort of the replacement for Asprilla. He fits that mold, sort of. So, you know what? 13 minutes. I don't think. It seems like they are. It seems like they do as we stand. But we'll see how the window rolls. Colombia plays the ball forward, and it's starting to get a bit chippy. Richard Rios. Nice run by Richard Rios. One of the more instant stars of this tournament. He and Evander are friends that make sense. There you go. Well, there's meaningful football for me. There's something called the Leagues Cup and the Olympics and MLS. There's still one more match week at MLS. There's the Leagues Cup. There's the Olympics. Don't you forget, the Canadian women are playing at the Olympics. to defend their gold medal. That's meaningful. Even if you don't want to watch the men's side, and that's a U23 tournament. The women are still defending their gold medal. The Canadian women are at the Olympics. So that's meaningful, even if you don't want to watch the U23 men's side. But the Leagues Cup is meaningful. One more week of MLS before that, and the All-Star game. Of course, because CONMEBOL's CONMEBOL. No, he's playing at Sao Paulo now. Sao Paulo. Hold on. Or is it River? It's red and black. Hold on. Sao Paulo. Yep, James plays at Sao Paulo in Brazil. Yes. It was like red and black jersey. It's either or. And James Rodriguez goes down. Speaking of him, free kick for Colombia. 15th minute, 0-0. 0-0. That's true. Also, the Europa League qualifiers start this week. If you're a sicko. Or if your team's playing there. Argentina getting cooked. I mean, Colombia's playing pretty well. I wouldn't say Argentina's getting cooked, but this game's going how I expected it to. This is how I expected it to go. Colombia taking the initiative, and Argentina looking mid and trying to survive. Fair enough. I will do as many Olympic games as I can. Saved. I hope the USA U23s do better than the Copa USA. One, because I'll be covering their games. Second of all, CONCACAF. Third of all, I hope for them. I hope for them. And I hope the Dominican does well. I think Japan's on the men's side as well. I hope Japan does well. And Argentina versus France would be a nice final. Di Maria tried something there. If anybody was going to do anything, it'd be Di Maria. Because he's really good in finals. Playing forward. Oh! That's no foul. I don't know. I could look at that. I would look at that. Sao Paulo hates James because he gets paid millions and does nothing for them, but does everything for Colombia. This is true. The EFL also starts in early August, which is still about like a month. Exactly. The Olympics, Leagues Cup, CPL, Champions League, Europa League qualifying, Conference League qualifying, MLS regular season for one more week. There's a lot of things to watch. Besides, in your time zone especially if you're one of those American-Canadian Euro snobs, there's something in your own time zone. Some in your own time zone. Wouldn't you enjoy that? I'm sure you enjoyed it with the Copa. Because I'm sure you watched for Messi, if anything else. Playing forward. Nice run. Nice run by Cordoba, but nothing there. I say 3-2 Colombia. I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. I think I'm covering the France-USA game, by the way. Did Spain's men's team qualify? I would love to see Argentina versus Spain at the Olympics. I think Spain qualified because I think they made the final of the U20 Euros last year. I remember that going on. Like, I was in the Smoky Mountains, and on Golazo Network, they were just playing U20, or was it? Maybe it was U21, but the U21 Euros, I think the final was, I think Spain was in the Final Four, or at least in the position to where, hold on. I think they made it, if I remember correctly. That was kind of fun. The last one was 2020. That was 25. There we go. 23. Oh, there we go. So, Spain made the finals. So Spain made the Olympics. Yes. I don't think so. Copa games are played with better spirit than Euro games. I agree. The Copa was the better tournament this summer. I have to agree. The Copa was the way better tournament this summer. The Euro sucked. Like, the final was great. The Euro final was great. The rest of the tournament sucked. Like, the semifinals, Germany, Spain, maybe a couple of group games, and then the final. That's the only really good thing about this Euro tournament. The tournament overall sucked. It was boring. The Copa's been amazing. I mean, I'll always probably overrate the Copa this year because of Canada's run, but this was a good moment. Like, this was a ride. It was a fun ride. Like, I will always hold this tournament in high regard, but I think a lot of people have liked this Copa tournament. I don't think I'm the only one. I think everybody has enjoyed this Copa tournament, at least for what's been on the pitch. Now, the reffing sucks and all the other things, but I think people think this has been a pretty good tournament. I think most people would agree the Copa's been better than the Euros, but I'll always hold this tournament in high regard. Yeah. I'm worried, yes. I'm worried. USA Network English, Peacock, and Spanish for the Olympics. Well, thank you. Well, it's going to be on Peacock anyway, so I think I'll just stream it on Peacock. Interesting. Playing forward, Argentina, Di Maria. Di Maria with a cross. Shot! Oh, what a save! Gets deflected into the hands of Camilo Vargas off of Messi shot. That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't have the same experience, but I'm not going to devalue your experience. But to me, without anything like clouding my mind, I mean, yeah, it was sad that Mike Leach passed at the end of the World Cup, but that's a coach that I have a lot of respect for and a lot of honor for Mike Leach, but I never knew him. I wish I did, but I never knew him. I knew him as a coach, as the character he was, but I didn't know him as a person. Seems like he would have been an awesome person to know, but, you know, that's different. But that's different. Probably wouldn't have hit as hard if he wasn't Mississippi State's coach at the time. Again, I was always a fan, but the fact that he was State's coach, I guess, hit closer to home. 21st minute at the time. But Colombia's first final since 2001. They won the title as hosts in that tournament. But again, still not the same. But I still think the World Cup was better than the Euros. Like, the quality of football was better. Also, it was mid-season, so it like had a different like edge to it, to be honest. Exactly. But if it's swimming, I'm not complaining. That, well, it can't be figure skating because that's winter. But if it's swimming, I won't complain. Interesting, but that didn't happen because England lost earlier today. Colombia could still make it, though. I agree with that. Me too, honestly. Besides, that's also where you won your cup. Speaking specifically in terms of organization, the 2016 Copa America was better than this one. I don't understand why this one has had so many problems. Whose responsibility is it? I think it's CONMEBOL's fault because CONMEBOL was the ones who organized this one. The U.S. pretty much organized the Centenario. So the USSF basically took control of the Centenario, and CONMEBOL only gave the trophy pretty much by the time they started really organizing it because of the FIFA gate. So the USSF basically took all of the organization of the Centenario. This is the opposite. CONMEBOL may be playing in the U.S., but CONMEBOL organized this one pretty much everything but getting the stadiums. The USSF got the stadiums in there, but everything else. Game day experiences, the pitches, well, that's also the lawn, the groundskeepers at stadiums, but still. CONMEBOL completely ran this one. They did not really run the Centenario. So that's the difference. Any more information on the New Zealand player TFC is looking at, trying to figure out if he's at our level or if he will need to elevate himself. I ain't heard anything else. So I haven't heard anything else. So I'll look into him more. I've been also very busy, but I'll look into him more. But I haven't seen much about him. Thank you for clarifying it. No problem. There's actually a good video about this if you watch HITC7's channel. That right before the Copa America started, he put out a video about the Centenario and how that led up to that, and then how, of course, things led up to 2024, and how the U.S. has hosted 2 Copas in 8 years. So, or 2 of the last 4, and 2 in 8 years. So actually watch that video after this is over because it's like a 30-minute video. But while you're waiting for the review to come out that I do, go watch HITC 7's Copa video. He actually did a really good job. Alfie did a really good job, so I like his content. I do, so go check that out while you're waiting for my video to come up because it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit, so just can't really do it at half. It's a 30-minute video. You're still going to miss a little bit, so let's do it after. 24th minute. Yeah, but of course they would. They want to feel like the center of attention. Colombia's been the better team. I would agree. I would agree for very sure. 0-0, 0-0, 25th minute. Argentina needs to wake up. I told you this would happen. It's funny because I told you this would happen, but I told you Argentina was mid and they would have to try to survive or also play their best game of the tournament, which was either or. They are not playing the best game of their tournament, but they're definitely trying to survive. Header. That'll be goal kick for Emi Martinez. And Colombia thinks that should be a corner. How do you see Heimir Hallgrimsson improving Ireland? I think he will improve them. I think we're going to see Ireland at the World Cup in 2026. With Hallgrimsson there, I think he's going to get them to the World Cup. I'm going to put my money on it. I'll put money on it. Ireland to the World Cup in 2026 under Hallgrimsson, which, if you know, I do have Irish blood, so I hope I'm right. It would be nice to see at least one of my parts of my blood make the World Cup because I don't think Italy will. It would be weird if Ireland was the one that made it, though. It would be weird. It would be weird. I still think Jamaica will qualify out of CONCACAF. Yes, I think they will still qualify. They have enough talent. They're going to win the games they need to win. I still think they'll qualify. But I still think that Ireland, Hallgrimsson will be at the World Cup, just not with the team in green that we thought would. That we thought he would. He'll be there with Ireland. HITC sevens. SEVENS. You spell out sevens. HITC space sevens, but spelled out seven, not sevens. Not the seven. It's the word sevens. So HITC sevens. Copa America, and I think you'll find it easily. I'm watching Tactical's post. It shows fans getting to the Copa through the vents. I saw that. Yes. Yes. Wait, did I say? I think I said yes because Panama has to qualify. Costa Rica might actually qualify outright. With how I saw them at the Copa, I think they might actually qualify outright. I think they might actually qualify outright. And then Jamaica. So I think Guatemala will make the playoffs, but I think I had them there. Well, that's what should happen. They shouldn't be able to get in if you don't have tickets. And yes, I remember our bet. Super chat if I'm right, mod if I'm wrong. Colombia, if they win, you better send super chat or maybe the boss will cover your... If you can't, the boss maybe will cover your Heine because he's going to win a lot of money if Colombia wins. He might. I don't know. He said if he wins... He said before if he won a lot, he would probably throw a super chat out there. So it's been a while, but I remember that. Alfie, you must have enjoyed the Euros finals. I mean, I enjoyed it too. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed the Euro final too. Player down. It looks like Lisandro Martinez is down. Well, that sucks, but that's probably partly because of the stampede. Probably. That's just my opinion, though. Probably the stampede would have a lot to do with that. 28th minute, Lisandro Martinez is down 0-0, 0-0. That stampede probably had a lot to do with it. In my opinion. You know what's funny? I just realized I can make this joke. Jesse Marsch is the best coach Toronto FC's hired since Greg Vanney. Because if you know, Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver pulled money to help Canada hire Jesse Marsch. I know, right? It does my head in. So technically, Toronto did hire him. Actually, that wasn't fun. That didn't feel good. 29th minute. I could see it, but that means we'd have to go to extra time. But this game could go to penalties. That's probably what Argentina's hoping for at this point because they're getting worked. Argentina's probably hoping to go to pens because they're getting worked. They're getting worked. Like, Colombia legit is working them. It sucks that Colombia can't finish. This feels sort of familiar. I don't know. This feels familiar. I don't know where I can't put my finger on it, but this seems familiar. This seems familiar. Colombia can't finish and Argentina are still breathing. Seems familiar to a couple other games I saw in this tournament. Feels familiar. 30th minute. Your current predictions for the qualification spots from CONCACAF for 2026 are Jamaica, Panama, Costa Rica top 3, Guatemala in the Intercontinental Playoff. Yes, and Honduras is in the playoff as well because there's 2 playoff spots for CONCACAF. Honduras and Guatemala in the playoff, Jamaica, Panama, Costa Rica through outright. Top 3. Win each group because the winner of each group. All depends on new players brought into the fold, i.e. dual nats, and getting more of our players to the top 5 leagues for Canada's sake. Well, here's the thing about that top 5 leagues thing. Did you not just see what happened to the USA? Like, Jesse Marsch is a good manager, but did you not? Did you not see what happened to the USA? The USA are like, oh, this is our golden generation. We have so many players in Europe, they barely play. What happened? It's not about where you play, it's about how much you play. Yeah, if you play every game in Europe, or like at least come off the bench every game, fine. I'm fine with it. But if you can't play in Europe, might as well stay in MLS. You might as well. Might as well stay in MLS. If you can't play at least off the bench 3/4 of games in Europe, you might as well stay in MLS. Because going to Europe, it's like voting for somebody because of the party by their name. It really is. If you think about it, being in Europe for a CONCACAF player like USA or even South America, but if you're in Europe, it's like, oh, we should select you because you're in Europe. It's like voting for somebody because they're the letter of the party by their name. You don't know nothing about them. You vote for them because they're your preferred party. They might not even be worth it, but you're still going to vote for them. It makes no sense. That's exactly what that is, to be honest. You need to look at the stats. You need to look at how much they play, if they play, how do they play. Like, look at Gio Reyna. If he played at Columbus Crew for 18 months, I think it would be way better off for the national team in America if he just played for Columbus Crew for 18 months and got his legs under him and actually played games. Him not being able to play, whether he goes out on loan or he's at Dortmund, it's not good for him. Yes, he still makes, just think about it. He does have magic moments while barely playing. Just imagine how good he'd be for the U.S. if he actually played. Shot saved, wide. Wide by Colombia. Just imagine how good he'd be if he actually played. There you go. Just imagine. Just imagine. So again, it means how much you play. Like, I would rather take a guy who plays in MLS, who plays very well, somebody like a Jacob Schaffelberg, than take a guy who plays in Europe who ain't good at all, who plays in a crap league or barely plays at all. Like, I don't know, Liam Miller. There's a perfect example right there. Liam Miller plays in Europe. A crap league, but he plays in Europe. And look at how bad he is. Look at how much of a trash player he is. Jacob Schaffelberg is way better than him. Would I love to see Jacob go to Europe? Yes, if he plays. But Jacob is a better player. And he plays in MLS. Crossed in. Header. Still with Colombia. Cross in. Saved by Emi Martinez. Imagine Cushing coaching Toronto FC. I'd smash my head into a wall. That seems like another Bob Bradley type moment. I'd smash my head into a wall. But again, just look at Jacob Schaffelberg and Liam Miller. This exactly proves my point. Liam Miller plays in Europe, but he plays for a crap team in a crap league that's not as good as MLS. Perfect example. Jacob Schaffelberg plays in the MLS, sometimes has a super sub, but he's better because he plays. I say it's on CONMEBOL was the stadium breach was on them. Goal kick for Emi Martinez, 34th minute. Patrick Vieira. I like Patrick Vieira as the coach of, well, more likely he coaches the USA, but hey, be good for TFC as well. I like Patrick Vieira. I mean, Glasner is better, but, you know, I don't think Crystal Palace was all Vieira's fault. 35th minute. I get what you're saying, but still. Again, Gio Reyna. Schaffelberg. Miller. I just gave you a couple of examples of why I don't think it truly matters like that. Does it matter a little bit? Yeah. I guess when you're playing the big boys, yeah, it matters, but it was, and we are living in kayfabe. They should be blaming CONMEBOL because CONMEBOL is the one who's really running this. I agree with that. Messi is down and he's rolling. Let's look at the play. Messi gets the ball. He didn't even get touched. A late tackle once he goes out of play. And he's holding his shin, but he's also still carrying the injury. 0-0, 0-0. Still carrying the injury. You going to Deadpool versus Wolverine? No, not right now. I am going to see Twisters on Thursday, though. Upcoming. So when I'm not doing anything on Thursday, I'll be going to see Twisters in the evening. So good thing there's nothing for me to do on Thursday. As the weather nerd that I am and the weather expert that I am, I'm going to see Twisters on Thursday. No. I have no reason to be salty. I want to see Despicable Me 4. I do as well. I also want to see Deadpool vs. Wolverine, but I've not gone to see either of those, and I think Despicable Me 4 is probably getting closer to the end of its theatrical run, so that might just be on Peacock, as well as probably Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Oh, shit, that's going to be on Disney+. Okay, I got to wait till that comes out on DVD, but I'm going to watch on a giant screen. Like the super screen, is it the super screen XL or whatever at Marcus Theaters? Which it still should be the Warenberg Theaters, but, you know, Marcus lied. Greg Marcus lied. He said he wouldn't take away the jingle of Warenberg, and he lied. And if I'm ever rich enough, I'm buying the Warenberg Theaters off his ass so I can bring back the jingle and the Warenberg logo. And I'll bring them to Toronto and Mississippi. Damn right. I'm watching you. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, that's not what I was talking about. I'm watching you, you liar, Marcus. I don't want to see your face. I want to hear ba 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 ba. You're a liar. You're a liar. If I'm ever rich enough, I'm buying the Warenbergs off your ass and the name and everything else, and I'll bring some to Toronto and Mississippi too. You're a liar. Liar. And that's a promise. And I ain't lying. That's a promise. If I'm rich enough, that's a promise. I ain't lying. And that's not IMAX. It's not IMAX. It's just a big screen. But hey, at least you have some cool reclining chairs. So that's cool. I guess you take the good with the bad, right? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I'm indoors, and I have the air on, but I'm indoors. Besides, I didn't get swamp ass in Mississippi. Hey, just so you know, it was like 95 degrees in August in Mississippi like 2 years ago, and I was wearing a suit in Mississippi outdoors in 95-degree heat, and I didn't get swamp ass. I'm fine. Trust me, I'm fine. 39th minute, I'm fine. Trust me, I'm fine. Colombia playing forward. I mean, 82 ain't shit compared to 95 that felt like 105. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. You don't know Mississippi heat. You ain't no Mississippi heat. Oh, by the way, it's humid as all hell too down there, especially in August. You don't know. This ain't nothing. Especially if I was outdoors. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Imagine Bill Tuoloma to Toronto. I would love it. He's better than Petretta. I would love it. I like Bill. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I like Bill. He's MLS veteran. He's better than Petretta. I like it. I don't know, but if it was Bill, I'd be happy. A good move. It's a good move. It's interesting. 40th minute. It's interesting. Uh, 40th minute, 5 minutes to go. Lautaro Martinez has the golden boot. What's with the holes on the tube socks? I think it's to get rid of cramping. Like, it's something that stops cramping. Saved by Emi Martinez. That's what I heard. I think it stops cramping or something. I don't know. Besides, they're wearing socks under it anyway. Like, those socks cover the white socks. Like, those are just stirrups to a certain extent. Hopefully everybody in Miami is safe. I agree. They're like just like stirrups or something, you know? Like stirrups or something. "41st minute. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like it would do anything to me. It's like kinesio tape, you know? I believe in kinesio tape, but it's like one of those like, oh, I'm going to cut holes in my socks so I don't cramp. You play long enough, you're going to cramp. That was Twister. That was Twister. This is the sequel. Besides, I think the special effects will be way better. You know, it's 2024. I'm sure the special effects will be way better. If you saw Into the Storm, which came out about, what, a decade ago? The special effects were awesome in that movie, so, which I saw that as well. So this should be good. Canada-Belgium friendly. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Some revenge. Some revenge. 42nd minute. Some revenge. "42nd minute. 0-0, 0-0. "42nd minute. Argentina is not the better team tonight so far. I kind of had a feeling that would happen. I heard about Trump, yes. He almost got offed yesterday. Just got grazed in the ear. I saw. And it's sad. It's sad. I condemn the violence politically. I condemn the violence politically on both sides. I would not want that to happen to anybody on the other side at all. There should not be political violence like that. The person who wins the presidential race should win on their merits. No lawfare, no assassination attempts, nothing. The person who wins should win on their own merit and on the merit of their run, in my opinion. So, but that's what happens when you basically scream and say, oh, this person's a threat to democracy. That's what happens. When you fearmonger enough, people might just do something with that fear. So it's honestly but then you start disavowing the violence when it happens. Because of course you do. But but you know deep down it's you planted the seed. You know deep down you did. You know deep down you did. How's the game going? Colombia's the better team. Exactly. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. There's nothing funny about that. It's true. When you start screaming, oh, this person's bad for democracy, and you keep screaming that for 4 years, yeah, it's a wonder that happened. It's a wonder. And then you disavow the violence when it happens. Yeah, but we all know you planted the seed. We all know you did. We all know you did. If you're so worried, run a better campaign. If you're so worried about it, run a better campaign, which you ain't done. But I don't know. Based. They missed him. 1 minute of stoppage time. Based. If anybody was going to do it, of course 50 Cent did it. Because of course, of course he did. 50 Cent. Classic 50 Cent. Classic 50. I saw it too. I think they will. I think this is going to become the norm. I think this is going to become the norm, to be totally honest. 6 CONCACAF, 10 CONMEBOL. I think this is going to become the norm. Or maybe 4 CONCACAF, 2 others. I think this will be the norm. So, yes, I think it'll happen. Agreed. But I think Pierre's going to win in 2025. Just a hunch. Exactly. Yep, Girault and Jonathan de Guzman, I remember them both. 2 good players. I wish they could have done more in their era. I'm a big fan of Girault. Grew up a big fan of Girault. Even when he wasn't on TFC. Halftime, it's 0-0. Settle. Nil, settle. Medio tiempo. Because they got a yellow card. Halftime. But yeah, they were both good players. Wish they did better. I mean, normally when I feel hungry, I'm alone too. So, you know. I feel that. I feel that. I do feel that. I'm not going to lie. I do feel that. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. We'll move on. 0-0. Settle, medio tiempo. Hey. Don't you dare slander me calling me Alvaro Morales. Hey, well, no, you're an America fan. That's not slander to you, but that's slander to me. I'm not a troll. Besides, I don't have a man bun either. I got short hair. I mean, I do have the beard, but slander. I'm better than Alvaro Morales. Slander. Man's a troll. I'm not a troll. I may be funny, but I'm not a troll. There's a difference. I got good comedic timing. I'm not a troll. There's a difference. Exactly. James Rodriguez looks hurt at the end. Got to give it all, though. Hey, Messi's hobbling, too. Give it all. But with that being said, I think Colombia looks like the better team. Argentina seemed like a team who's going for penalties. They know that's their best chance. But we'll take a short break. We'll be back. Sit tight. We're back for the stats of the half. I would do a better job, but I don't want it. I would do a better job, but I don't want the U.S. job. I'm like Jesse Marsh. I don't want the U.S. job. That ain't the job I want. Now, Italy, though. Italy, I'm down. I'm down for Italy. Unlike Jesse Marsh, I'm down for Italy, but no, I won't take the U.S. job. I'm down for Italy, though. But they still kept Spalletti. So. But I'm down for Italy. I would do that. I would do that. Stats of the half. Now that you say it, you know what? You might have a point. You might have a point. Well, there you go. Be weird. Maybe it's the final. Maybe that's why it's tougher. Oh, and Trump almost got offed. I mean, security's probably higher at this point because of that. But you're right. It's okay. I get it. I get it. The only way Colombia's scoring is getting closer to goal. They need to stop shooting at Emi Martinez. He's too good. Both sides behave very badly. Exactly. And that's also very sad that somebody died at that rally while protecting his family as well. That's also very sad. And he was also a firefighter. The man who died at that rally was also a firefighter. It's sad. It's sad. Somebody put his life on the line who didn't expect to put his life on the line going to that rally. That's life is sometimes cruel. It's sometimes cruel, you know. You can put your life on the line as your day job. And you go somewhere where you're not expecting to put your life on the line, and that's where your life is taken. It's sad. It's very sad. Well, if Thomas Christensen doesn't get fired, it's going to take a while. If Thomas Christensen doesn't get fired in the next couple of weeks, it's going to take a while, but can't forget. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's going to be a war zone. I think we're already in a war zone in Miami, but it's going to... I know CONMEBOL. I get it. Now let's talk about the stats in the half. At the half. 48% possession to 52% possession, 3 shots to 8, 1 shot on target to 4, 204 accurate passes to 233, 88% to 91%, 2 fouls to 5, 1 corner to 2, 3 shots to 8, 1 shot on goal to 4, 232 passes to 257, 88% pass accuracy to 91, 6 throws to 9, 0 offside to 1, 0 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 0-0 at the half, 0-0, medio tiempo. I think Colombia's been the better team. I think Colombia's been the better team throughout this game. I think they look like the team who's more likely to win. They do need to put on some better shots closer to the net. Work it out. It's true though. It's true though. But the people who also would like to see me in the suit saw me in the suit and liked it. So, works for me. But I'm also going to show out for everybody. But, you know, there's people I want to show out for even more. But with that being said, I think Colombia's been the better team. As I expected this game to go. I thought they'd be the better team. I'm surprised there hasn't been a goal yet. Argentina's sort of playing for penalties. They sort of know that's their best chance. And that's where we are right now, to be totally honest, is Colombia's looking for a goal. Argentina's defending their asses off, hoping they could get to penalties, because they kind of feel the same thing I did, is they feel like they're mid. And if they're going to win, it's going to be on penalties. You can kind of tell it through their mentality, you know? Kind of tell it through their mentality, you know? I don't know if I'm the only one, but you can kind of tell through Argentina's mentality that they're, you know, they know that penalties is their best chance. Fight like hell. Maybe. Maybe. I miss Frankie Amaya. Yeah, you might be screwed up if now that he's gone. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's in Miami. Yeah, I don't know actually. Wait, Bruce is the one who does It's Time, right? Wait, I'm confused. I know I watch UFC, but I'm confused. I know they're brothers, but wait, is Bruce the one who does It's Time and then Michael does Let's Get Ready to Rumble? Or is it the other way around? Argentina are still up to 11. Argentina are still up to 11. They're just playing like crap. That's the difference. They know they're mid. They're playing for penalties. Like the way they're playing, you just tell their mentality is they're playing for pens. Canada should have Red Bull. Yeah, Red Bull should have won yesterday. I was watching the oh, you're talking to Sebas. Okay. It doesn't look like it to me. That tackle outside the box could have been a free kick. Sounds like yes. I was like, wait, it's not Vegas. Wait, what? It's not Vegas. Why is he there? Why is he there? It's not Vegas. Cincinnati or Miami? Ooh, who's better right now? I mean, Cincinnati just smacked up Miami 6-1, but then they lost to Charlotte. Oh, but Messi's going back to Miami. Ooh. Cincinnati's the one on the pace to break the points record, so Cincinnati. You could always have a bad night. I'll say Cincinnati. I'll say Cincinnati. Yeah, you need somebody to replace Frankie Amaya before you get a defender, in my opinion. But with that being said, okay. Andres Reyes and Sean Mialis had one game. So we're getting Memphis Depay so he could score goals. Who cares about a music show? This is a football match, not a bloody concert. Shakira's still hot, though. I mean, yeah. I don't know why PK fumbled. Let's just put it like that. PK fumbled like a dumbass. PK fumbled like a dumbass. Let's just put it like that. It's for Shakira's concert. They'll probably come back and show that. Here it is. A Super Bowl-like halftime show at CONMEBOL Copa América final. PK, what an idiot. Exactly. I mean, she is. She is fine. But, hey, it'd probably be better for me. I'm not even listening to the music. Probably be better for me. I'm not even listening to the music. I remember, didn't she do the Super Bowl in Miami? Like her and J-Lo? So I've already seen a Shakira halftime show. I don't need to see another one, or at least listen to it. But seeing it, though, there's no Waka Waka. This was a waste. Yeah, because wasn't it J-Lo, Shakira during the Super Bowl? Because it's the Copa final. That's what the suit's for. This is the Copa final. That's what the suit's for. Stand on business. That's also true. Stand on business. Stand on business. Hips Don't Lie is the first song. Yeah, I remember when that was popular back 19 years ago. That song was popular 19 years ago. Yeah. See, I know that song. I know Waka Waka, but let's be totally honest. There's been better football songs than Waka Waka. I mean, I put a country artist. You don't want to ask me. I'd ask for Billy Joel. Dude, I would ask for Billy Joel. You don't want to ask me. None of you would like that. Only I would like that. I would ask for Billy Joel. So you don't even want to ask me. Or some country artist. You don't want to ask me. You know? You don't want to ask me. But so, well, thank you. At least you're cultured. At least you're cultured. Okay, I'm not the only one. I'm a 24-year-old guy who knows Billy Joel's whole catalog. So, you know. There we go. Couple Live from Ricky Martin. That was a good song. Waving Flag. I love Waving Flag by Kanon and David Beastball, the Spanglish version. I love that. Dreamers actually wasn't too bad from 2022. No, she's popular with Latino music as well, you know. I mean, they could have went with somebody more young, but I don't know. The Knights. Let me get back to this. What's your take on squad selections? Are certain players not to be sacred, not to be substituted? England, Southgate's getting criticized. Does Canada or Argentina have similar problems? To me, if a player's not good enough, they should be substituted and dropped, like Harry Kane. Ollie Watkins is the better striker right now. Ollie Watkins should have started that final. Let me tell you, if Ollie Watkins and Cole Palmer started that final for England, they'd be going home with the Euro trophy. Because Gareth Southgate wanted to stick with his guys and stick with a guy who ruined the play style of three of his best players in that midfield, he lost. And even then, they were still in with a shot when he took him off. So even then, it's not totally Harry Kane's fault, but starting Ollie Watkins with the chances they did have early in the match, I think they would have won it. So again, yes, there are players that if they're bad enough, they should be dropped. There's no player that's sacred. There's no player that's sacred, club or country, in my book. Argentina, Messi. Of course they have a similar problem. Messi has not looked good at all at this tournament, but who you have to replace him, right? Also, Julian Alvarez starting over Lautaro, not riding the hot hand like you actually did at the World Cup when Julian became a thing, when Lautaro won the hot hand, and you don't do it this time, that's weird. Canada, Kyle Larin probably. He doesn't fit the system at all. Tony Louishet is a better player, I think, personally. So he should have been playing most of the tournament. And David should have been playing higher up than playing at 10. So, you know, yeah, I think every team has a similar problem sometimes. As I said, the Knights. Calvin Harris. Isn't he dead? Isn't he the one that died? Yeah, he died. Yeah, because didn't he date Taylor Swift and then didn't he die? So there you go. He couldn't even perform if you wanted him to. Bad Bunny, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Which one? The English one or the Spanglish one? Ayo, Star Wars. From every FIFA song. 10 out of 10. How old is she again? Because however old she is, she don't look like it. PK, you idiot. PK, you idiot. When did this become the Super Bowl? When they chose to put the final in America. I agree. Nope, it's 11v11. Well, they would have Dua Lipa, though. Like, but seriously, though, let's just think about it. What if the Euros did Dua Lipa? That's a 1v1. That's a versus battle. That's a versus battle for you. Dua Lipa versus Shakira. There's a versus battle for you. Do you like any other old artists? Randy Travis, George Strait. That would have been awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah, George Strait's also there. Randy Travis. Jim Croce, the Beatles, Toby Keith. I think once you die, you're an old artist. Jimmy Buffett, Toby Keith, Jim Croce, Randy Travis, George Strait, Billy Joel, of course. I mean, Aerosmith was good. Not like all their catalog good, but I like some Aerosmith songs. AC/DC, Prince. Can't forget Prince. Michael Jackson. Yeah. Exactly. But it's over now. Avicii died. That was Avicii. I knew. Wait, hold on. Avicii died. Yeah, I remember that, but didn't count. Now I'm gonna look this up. Because I know I'm not wrong. I could have sworn. Oh, he's still okay. No, he is still alive. That was Avicii. My bad. Then why the hell did I think he died? See, I don't know. My bad. I was wrong. I either mixed them up or I thought they both were. That's my bad. All the EDM sounds the same to me. It all does. Like you play a Chainsmokers song, I'd be like, who did that? It'd be like, if you didn't tell me, I'd be like, I don't know who did it. I know who's singing. I don't know who made the beat. So I know who's singing. I don't know who made the beat. Like I'd be like, oh, that's Maren Morris singing. But who made the beat? I'd be like, I don't know. Don't wish for it. I agree with that. I like Van Halen. 3 songs. Well, 25 minutes for 3 songs. I think she actually performed the whole thing. Well, there you go. To me, it's all the same. Skrillex, Calvin Harris, Tiesto, Avicii, Swedish House Mafia, Bass Hunter. It's all the same. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's all the same. No Waka Waka, so they waste time. That was a waste. They probably cut it down to 10. Well, it didn't feel like 25 minutes. Some musician writes. Exactly, that'd be my answer. I'd be like, I know who's singing. Like Maren Morris, Halsey. I know who's singing. I don't know who made the beat. Why are you asking me? The USA had hosted World Cups between the period between 50 and 70. Maybe they could have put Elvis Presley at the final. Can you imagine that? Elvis Presley would have been awesome. Speaking of, I love Elvis. Elvis is amazing. Easy to imagine. Elvis was the biggest thing back then. Daft Punk. I should have said them as well. Daft Punk. See, I listen to EDM. It's just all the same to me. See, if I knew Bass Hunter. Who knows Bass Hunter? I'm not even European. Well, at least I wasn't born there. I guess Joost Klein, sort of. Wouldn't you? Joost Klein, maybe? So my bad. I guess I got somebody confused. That's my bad. On the Calvin Harris thing, my bad. I guess I got somebody confused. 50 Cent, G-Unit. I like 50 Cent. I like Eminem. I like Dre. Wu-Tang. I like Wu-Tang. Alanis Morissette. Celine Dion. Even though she barely can perform anymore, but Celine Dion's music is amazing. Alanis Morissette. The Reclaws. Dean Brody. Robin Ottolini. Glass Tiger. Damn it. Rush. 45th minute. don't even say Drake. His music sucks. The Weeknd, Drake's music sucked since like 2018 anyway. I don't claim Drake. His music has sucked since 2018, and then, well, you know, Celine Dion is wonderful. I agree. 45th minute, 0-0. Their music's okay. Like, it's not great. I mean, I like metal, but Red Hot Chili Peppers, like, it's sometimes. Sometimes. Kanye West. I'm not going to speak on Kanye. I'm not going to speak on Kanye, because if I do, Colombia coach Nestor Lorenzo ripped Shakira halftime show for Copa Final. It's because normally halftimes are 15 minutes, and then after this, you know, after the delay, it makes sense, you know? But we're back in the second half. It's sort of metal. It's like alt-rock. I really don't like MGK. I don't like MGK. I like Nirvana and Kurt Cobain. I do. 46 minute. I like Nirvana. Little Nas X. I liked Old Town Road. You know, preferably the version with Billy Ray Cyrus, but, you know, Little Nas X, I mean, he's got catchy songs. Foo Fighters. I like Dave Grohl. Just as I think he's a cool dude. Header, played back. Colombia, shot, wide from Arias. I think Dave Grohl is a cool dude, you know, pretty much. But I never thought MGK was a good hip-hop artist, and his rock kind of sucks. So, but hey, he got Megan Fox, so good for him, I guess. Korn, Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, all good bands, Nice. The Rolling Stones, I like the Rolling Stones. I think the Eminem album, the new Eminem album is genius, to be honest, but nobody's going to actually cancel Eminem. What about Bon Jovi? I'm a big fan of Bon Jovi. Awesome band. I love their music. Who Says You Can't Go Home? It's My Life. We Weren't Born to Follow. Cleared. Vargas doesn't get there, but he blocks it. This House Is Not for Sale. Wanted Dead or Alive. I like Bon Jovi. Hardy. I like Hardy. I mean, I have to. He's a big Mississippi State guy. I have to like Hardy, but I like some of his music. Some of it's a little bit too much, but I like some of his music. Sold Out, I liked for a while. Give Heaven Some Hell's a good song. I love that song. Give Heaven Some Hell. Hardy can do well. I think he's a better writer than singer, though, but I like Hardy. Seems like a cool dude as well. 48th minute. The Who. Yeah, sometimes. Arctic Monkeys. I ain't listened to much of them, to be honest. AWOL Nation did Sail, right? Yeah, I ain't listened to Arctic Monkeys. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. I love Jim Johnston. I love CFOS. Def Rebel could get the hell out, though. Def Rebel's music sucks. But Jim Johnson and CFOS was pretty damn good. I think Def Rebel sucks. 49th minute. No. I didn't listen to either. I actually like, when it comes to songs like We Are the World, I like Waving Flag, Canadian artists. The young Canadian artists from like 2010 did a version of Waving Flag after the Haiti earthquake. Young artists for Haiti. I like that better. If you're going to talk about songs like We Are the World, like those types, I like that. 49th minute or 50th minute. T2 game underway. Nice. CM Punk's and John Cena song. I like both their songs, but Living Color's a good band. I like Living Color's music besides. Cult of Personality. Open Letter to a Landlord is an amazing song, by the way. Like, legit. Like, y'all need to listen to that if you ain't heard it. That's an amazing song. Open Letter to a Landlord. John Cena. He's actually, like, John Cena. His music was actually good. Like, his album was actually good. Like, John Cena, Slow Chemical. If we're going to go with the Kane theme, it's Kane, but it's got to be Slow Chemical. It's got to be Slow Chemical. Oh, I like Queen. See, now you're just going over a lot of artists that I listen to that I wouldn't even think of. But I love Queen's music. Whether it's Freddie Mercury or Adam Lambert, I'm a fan of both. I think Adam Lambert's the perfect replacement for Freddie Mercury as well. I was always a fan of Adam Lambert. I also really love American Idol, or at least did. Especially back when Adam Lambert was on it. I was always a fan of Adam Lambert. Always. Pretty much. I like Minaj and Post Malone. I like them both. Yeah. 51st minute. Oh, I love the outfield. Josie's on a vacation far away. Thanks to Scott Zolak playing Your Love at Gillette Stadium, you know, during the playoffs. But I love the outfield. I love the outfield. Amazing band. I love them. Then I saw listen to the rest of their music. It's all very similar, but it's good music. But honestly, thanks Scott Zolak for that one. Zo, do your job. Sup, Zo? I was a little bit pissed off, I'm not going to lie. I saw it. Basic Thugonomics. Oh, I don't like U2. They're trash. Like, I was one of the people who were pissed off they put a U2 album on my damn phone, and they just were like, hey, we're going to send this album to you. Nah. Like, Beautiful Day is the only good U2 song. Other than that, boom. They suck. They suck. I mean, Beautiful Day is a good song, but other than that, they suck. Oh, I hate to burst your bubble. I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a crazy Swiftie, but I like her music. Didn't I already say, didn't you not watch my top 50 songs or the time I dropped a mic on somebody for being mad that I was a Swiftie? Or at least liked her music? Remember when that happened? Remember when that happened? Remember when that happened? I like Kiss. Kiss is a good band. That's what I was talking about. And I was one of those people pissed off. 53rd minute, 0-0, settle is settle. David Bowie. I like David Bowie. Swiftie detected. George Michael. I like George Michael. George Michael's awesome. I've referenced his music before on this channel. Gotta have faith. Cross in. Header. Header over the bar. I'm not a crazy Swiftie. I just think Taylor Swift's music is good. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. I would never go to the Eras tour. Like, I would never go to the Eras tour. It's about to wrap up anyway, and I don't think she's coming back to America for it, but, you know. I would never go to the Eras tour. But, I mean, wonder if the Pope is watching. Green Day, I like Green Day. We'll see Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce. I want to see them get married. Their goals. I want to see them get married. Weezer is trash, I agree. Yes. Yes, I have. I'm the man in the box. I wonder if the Pope is watching. I'm the man in the box. By the way, nice suit. Thank you. Jay-Z, Beyonce. I don't like either of them. I think Jay-Z is trash, and I think Beyonce is overrated. I don't like either of them. I don't like either of them. As I said, there's a difference. I like Pearl Jam and Beach Boys. I also like Creed. Exactly. I like the Backstreet Boys. NSYNC as well. 55th minute. Colombia with a ball. Weren't you here when I did the top 50 songs of 2023? Her music was in that list. Like, I could have sworn. And even then, like, I've made a couple of Taylor Swift references over the past 6 months. I could have sworn you were here for those. I didn't say I was a Swiftie. I never said that. Listen, I just said I'm not a Swiftie. I like her music. I'm not crazy. Maroon 5 are okay. I love Maroon 5. Listen, you didn't listen to me completely. I like Taylor Swift's music, but I'm not a Swiftie. I never said I was a Swiftie. Even right now, I just said I'm not a Swiftie. I like her music. What are you listening? Do I need to scream it like that School for the Deaf guy? Have a good evening and have a pleasant tomorrow. Do I need to scream that? Because I said earlier, I am not a Swiftie. I like her music. Can anybody back me up on that? 57th minute. Gorillas, they're okay. I like Kendrick Lamar. I agree. There's a band called They Wouldn't Be For Me. GTA San Andreas has amazing music. I agree. Argentina had a chance there. Still 0-0, 58th minute. Yeah, some of their music's good, though. That might just be the nostalgia talking, though. Cross in. Header. When it comes to Drake, look up Millie Bobby Brown and Billie Eilish. Drake, Billie Eilish, Drake, Millie Bobby Brown. You'll figure it out. Scaloni's livid. I like Skillet. They not like us. Swimming pools is good. I like Mad City. I like Mad City and Humble. I know that's basic, but those are some good songs. Scaloni's livid. Argentina bench is losing it. Yeah, it's getting a bit rough out there. Let me guess. What? What? Pharrell or Timberland? Pharrell or Timbaland? Pharrell. Pharrell. The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd. Vamos Colombia, let's go. You got this. I like Rihanna and Minaj. I like them both. Good music. 59th minute. I guess you went out this weekend. I was doing the Canada game yesterday. What do you mean I went out this weekend? I like Sarah Bareilles. She's got some good music. Chainsmokers, as I said, they're those EDM guys, but I mean, they got some good singers to do their songs with them. I like Tom Petty. You know, he also voiced Lucky on King of the Hill. Didn't you know that? 60th minute. Luis Diaz. Imagine Dragons. I like Imagine Dragons. 60th minute. "21 Pilots." I like 21 Pilots. 60th minute. Afrojack and Martin Garrix. I like Afrojack. Martin Garrix. Again, he's one of those EDM guys that their music ain't bad. I just can't pick them out. Katy Perry said it's coming home, and Tactical Manager said you've lost a fan. Katy Perry was I mean, I saw the Shakira performance. I didn't listen to it, but I saw it. Alexis McAllister got a yellow card. You heard Gordon Lightfoot? Yeah, I've heard Gordon Lightfoot. Game's getting good. Yeah. Or Deadpool, because he's also Canadian. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are both Canadian. Just so you know. Free kick for Colombia, 61st minute. But I do like One Direction and Harry Styles. So, cross in, header, cleared. What about Big Time Rush? Well, Harry Styles has more than one good song if you count One Direction. Well, at least that's your opinion. I like Harry Styles. Drake, Justin Bieber, and Nav, where do you rank them? I gotta say, Justin Bieber, Drake, Nav. Like them too. Why do people hate them? I like them. People shouldn't hate them. They got good music. Yes. Hairstyles of the Weekend. I like Tyler. I like Tyler. He's pretty funny. Elton John. I like Elton John. Sean asked me who I would put into the halftime show before Shakira or instead of Shakira. I said Billy Joel, and then here we go. But yeah, let's calm down on the music conversation. It was a good one, but cross in. Oh! Cross in, blocked away. One Republic. Yeah, I like their music. Tedder's a good rider, too. 63rd minute, and Messi is down. Messi's down. Since Miami could have done Pitbull. Pitbull's music is good. Aquarius. Roberto is Alex. Alex is Roberto. Messi ghosted, as he did the whole tournament, except against Canada. I don't get it either. Messi can't go no more. He done. Gonzalez is coming on for Argentina. Yeah, because he changed his name like 3 times yesterday. Looks like Colombia gonna get it done. Messi is done. He's hobbled. Because it's useful. It works. It works. I think they did that at the knockout stage. Or at least was it the last round of the group stage? Either way. If these 2 finals have taught us anything, it's the new generation's here to take over. Let's stop living in the past. I agree with that. Well, he also would have to send me a super chat if Colombia wins. Ooh. Personally, when it comes to Taker's music, his best song was You're Gonna Pay. Like the one he used in like the early 2000s. So here comes the money. Poor Messi, I'm supposed to show sympathy if Don Garber had anything to say. Kane's allergic to trophies. Messi's washed. He's been washed all tournament. Fitting way for it to end for him. Fitting way for it to end for him. But then again, wait, okay, no, he's... The best Dead Man song is Ain't No Grave. The best Taker song overall is You're Gonna Pay. But I am a fan of Johnny Cash, so you have a point. You have a point. But personally, my favorite gimmick of Undertaker is the Big Evil, Biker Taker. I was never really a fan of the Dead Man. Like, I don't know how long Messi's got left in the tank. It's a lot less than we thought. Let's put it like that. I was never really a fan of the Dead Man gimmick to a certain extent. I think he'll finish the MLS season. I'm also a fan of Rick Astley. Joke's on you, I like that song. Joke's on you, I like Rick Astley's music. You can't Rickroll me, I like his music. Clear away. Joke's on you, I like his music. 66 minute. But for me, yeah, I mean, I'm more of a fan of the Biker Taker gimmick, personally. Because that's honestly him. Like, it's cool because it's him. Messi's crying. I don't blame him. Like, Biker Taker is really Mark Calloway. And, you know, I just find that endearing because I don't really think there was any... Messi knows he's done. He's crying. He might be injured for more than just this game. He might be done for a couple of weeks. So even if he wanted to go to the Olympics, he probably won't be able to go to the Olympics. And Don Garber just lost Messi for the All-Star game. Don Garber is screaming. He's punching the phone. He's punching the table. Don Garber's punching the table. What do you mean I don't have him for the All-Star game? Hey, yeah, Bernadeschi, though. Ha! I'm laughing at Garber, not Messi, just so you know. But hey, Wilfred Nancy and Garber, you at least got Bernadeschi. That's good news to TFC. Honestly, like the teams I have up there, Columbus, Cruz Azul, Pachuca, Miami ain't winning, especially without Messi. You're out of your mind. America, Pachuca, Cruz Azul, or Columbus. One of those four is where I would go with it, to be honest. Captain Cucho now for the All-Star game. I wish he got it anyway, but there you go. I agree with that. It's good news for TFC. I agree with that. I say MLS wins the All-Star game, though. 68th minute. Miami's definitely going to win. Remember, the helps will help them. Yeah, but if Messi's not playing, why would they help? Wink. 68th minute. Last comment. Yeah, because people just made fun of their music for no reason. But people now like them. It's weird. Now people are starting to like them. Free kick. What's their best player, though? Best player for Liga MX? If Quinones is still there, like if they let him play that game, he would be. Eric Sanchez is still there. Solomon Rondon. Because it's Liga MX All-Stars. So Solomon Rondon would be there. Yeah, Solomon Rondon, I guess. It was help versus Monterrey. It wasn't there. I agree with that. They'll collapse during the Leagues Cup as well. Solomon Rondon, Eric Sanchez, Usama Idrisi. If Quinones gets to play for the All-Star team, free kick for Colombia. Idrisi, Rondon, Piojo Alvarado. Jefferson Soteldo still playing Liga MX? No, he went to Gremio. Jefferson Soteldo went to Gremio. He went back to Santos. Then when Santos got relegated, he went to Gremio. Colombian goalkeeper will play too. Yep. Vargas. Well, wait. Is Malagón healthy now? Because if he's not, Vargas will probably play a lot of that game. But Montiel's down, 70th minute. Gonzalo Montiel's down. Argentina are dropping like flies. They're dropping like flies. 70th minute, 0-0, settle. They're dropping like flies. He's healthy now? Okay. Played against Querétaro. Well, there you go. And it looks like Nahuel Molina's coming on for Montiel. They've used 2 of their subs already. They have 1 window with 3 subs. Maybe 2 windows with 4 if they go to extra time. They're dropping like flies. Argentina are dropping like flies. Colombia's working them. Colombia, I need y'all to win in regular time. You know, Emi Martinez is OP at penalties. Molina should have started. Well, hey, Montiel's not taking a pen. I don't know what he sees in Montiel. He won them the World Cup. Let me tell you, Montiel won them the World Cup. He's always going to be a sacred cow, so to speak. The man won the World Cup. He scored the winning penalty. So there's always going to be that little bit of, oh, he scored the winning penalty. So we'll always probably be in arguments for the squad, if not being at least the backup. He's always going to be. Then he won the spot. What's your prediction for this game? I say Colombia wins 2-1. Cross in. Cleared. Another cross. Cordoba gets there. That'll be cleared. Free kick for Argentina, but it was already... That looked like a bad hamstring injury Messi had. Herc is right. Safety of the player's health. Is John Duran on the bench? Let me see. John Duran is on the bench. Yes, he's on the bench. Put him on. Put him on. Why hasn't Martinez come on yet? Lautaro? I have no idea, but they got to make that run if they have to. Argentinian players are dropping like flies. This game's getting rough. Colombia's putting the work on them. They haven't got a goal yet, but they're putting the work on them. Richard Rios with a good pass there. He's had a really good tournament, I have to say. John Duran, former MLS player, and now he's going to Chelsea, or at least it's rumored that he's going to Chelsea. I don't know why that stopped, but man, that's a quick rise. And he played for the Chicago Fire, and he was okay. He wasn't special. Like, getting a move to Europe, getting a move to Villa, and then maybe a Chelsea move like that quickly after being at the Chicago Fire and you weren't even that good, really. Had his moments, but what are they looking at, per se? Let's see what they're looking at. Referees talking. Looking for a red card or a penalty. They're looking at a penalty. They're looking for a penalty for Colombia. A penalty for Colombia. Play on. 74th minute. Potential penalty check. Against Alexis McAllister and for Colombia. Penalty check. They're going to play on. Goal kick. 74th minute. Call marketing. Yeah, I didn't see anything there. I think that was a pretty even foul. Like, both players fouled each other. 74th minute. I think it was an even foul, to be honest. 74th minute. I think Colombia are outworking Argentina, I have to say. Luis Diaz plays it to Richard Rios. Richard Rios. Argentina are selling. I don't care what you say. They should be in the lead right now. Well, Colombia's working their asses off. That also helps. Colombia's working their asses off. 0-0, 0-0, 75th minute. Offside. 74th minute. Plays through. Shot. Oh, goal. Goal. Offside. Offside. Almost 1-0 Argentina. What do you think about Joshua Zirkzee signing with Man United? It's a good signing. It's a good move. It's a good move. He's a good player. He fits the system of Ten Hag. Yeah, that's offside. That's offside. 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 do we do it? There we go. Who wins? It's up. The poll's up. I'm going to have a heart attack, bro. I hope you don't. If tied after 90 minutes, 2 15-minute halves, extra sub for each team, and we go to penalties if it's still tied. 56%, 50-50. We got 9 votes. Argentina leads 56-44. '76th minute. Still 9 votes. It's an offside. Argentina leads 56-44 on the poll. I don't know if that's the smartest play. So we had 9 people take the poll, vote for Colombia. They look like the better team. 77th minute. 50-50, 60 Argentina. 10 votes, 60-40. So 6-4. Playing forward. Mojica. Crosses in, but that'll be blocked by DePaul. Colombian coach ain't making subs. Nope. That's kind of stupid. I honestly think they probably should, but that's on you. Colombia's the better rated team on FOTMob. Throw in for DePaul. 55% for Argentina, 11 votes. That is 6-5 for Argentina. 77 minutes. Throw in. Getting to the last 10 minutes pre-extra time. Goes down. That'll be a free kick for... Okay. That'll be a free kick for Colombia. Free kick for Colombia. 78th minute. The last time a Copa was won, it was 1-0 for the winning side. This time it may be the same. Free kick for Colombia. James Rodriguez to take the free kick. Chips it over. Header. Wide. Goal kick. Argentina. Moneyline lean draw plus 190 to lift the trophy. Argentina minus 225. Result best bet. Colombia draw no bet plus 180. I wonder what the Primo's doing. Imagine if Di Maria wins it for Argentina like how he did against Brazil. And it looks like Cuti Romero's down. And yes, Di Maria is still on. Nope, it's extra time, then pens. So we have another 30 minutes if this holds for another 12 plus. If this holds for another 12 plus, we go to extra time, then penalties. So this is the only game that goes the distance, the true distance. Arias gets pushed off the ball. Gonzalez, a tackle and saved by Vargas. Thank God. Well, you think Colombia's going to at least win in extra time? 79th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. '80th minute. That's going to be brought down by Argentina with some open space to run. Mojica. Did you know, according to FCC laws, live sporting events have to be held on TV delay. Otherwise, the TV feed would line up with real-time feed if you were actually attending the event. Well, that's why I'm behind. That's why goal notifications come in early. I guess. This Colombian coach definitely used some of that Pablo Escobar stuff. Has he not made any subs yet? He trusts his guys, I guess. James Rodriguez plays it on. Mojica. Plays it back. James Rodriguez. James. No foul. Nope, it is a free kick. Free kick for Colombia. You do it. You do it. You eat the shit sandwich. Probably. Talk about Alvaro Morales. There's another troll from Panama. His name is Chepe Bomba. Have you heard about him? No. No, I have not. No, I have not heard of Chepe Bomba. That is a cool name, though. Like, is he more of a Alvaro Morales style troll, or is he more of a what's the 1 2 3 Carambas guy name guy? Damn it, Ranchero. Like, what type of troll is Chepe Bomba? Is he more of a Ranchero type troll where he's fun to watch, or is he Alvaro Morales who's insufferable? What type of troll is he? Yeah, I told you Colombia would win. Y'all, I believed in Colombia the whole time. I could see it. If Insigne got there, I would laugh. If he was the one to replace Messi, it'd be like, yeah, Insigne is the type of name we need. That would be hilarious. Free kick. James to take off the wall. Cleared. Free kick for Argentina. Back the other way. Colombia's last time they won Copa was 2001 in their own country, by the way. Because we're all fans of the sport, want to consume as much soccer as possible. People who shit on MLS are either Europeans or Euro snobs who wake up at 7 in the morning to watch Fulham versus Leicester. Well, there you go. 8 minutes plus stoppage time, and we may have extra time. In that case. Alvaro Morales is the king of the trolls. He has the crown. That's true. Playing forward. Who has the best player so far? Best player so far? I would go with James Rodriguez. James has had his moments. He's put in some good passes, but Chepe Bomba's more like Montero. You mean Ranchero? Works for me. What games, though? Yeah, what games, though? Like, is it freaking Osasuna and somebody? If you're watching Osasuna, or are you watching Barca? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? 83rd minute. Tagliafico is the best rated Argentina player. Damn. Richard Rios on the ball. Plays forward. Colombia to make a run. Goes down. Free kick for Argentina? What? No. Free kick for Argentina. Are you kidding me? Explain to me how that makes any sense. Okay. Betis versus Sevilla, the derby goes hard. Yeah, that's a good game. That's a good pick. 84th minute. 0-0, 0-0. My main thing is I could go to a crew game, see it in person. Never have the $8,000 to go to Europe for a few weeks to watch a match there because that includes travel expenses. If I'm rich enough, I definitely would go to Italy to watch just a couple of games for like a couple of weeks. Luis Diaz got fouled. Yeah, it should have been Argentina or Colombia free kick. If you wake up at 6 a.m. just to watch Almeria lose their 100th game, there's something wrong with you. And you could say that about the people who watch MLS all the time. I don't know. 85th minute. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Just stream a game you go to. Could be an interesting idea. Boom. Could be an interesting idea. 86th minute. Corner for Argentina. Julian Alvarez standing in the goal. Just like I wouldn't get up to watch Leeds. What are you talking about? Now, I did get up to watch Leeds when Bielsa and Marsh were there. I don't anymore, but probably won't if they came back up. But 86-minute trash corner. Corner for Di Maria, takes shot wide, goal kick, 86-minute. Woo! I think we're going to go to extra time, boys. I think we're going to extra time. Argentina's defending with their lives. Colombia hasn't had the best moments of attacking. But we did get saved from stoppage time. Finally, a damn sub for Colombia. Too late. But hey, at least they have 5 subs in extra time with 2 windows and a halftime sub and a pre-extra time sub. So, you know what? 86 minute. I'm going to play some FC 24. What should I do in it? I have no idea. Is that Rafael Santos Borre? Nope. They're going to bring on, I think they're bringing on Rafael Santos Borre, the former Toronto FC target, Rafael Santos Borre. Prem City, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Wolff. 87th minute. Man's back in South. Close for Argentina. Header, Gonzalez! Why? Gonzalez has been a problem. He's been better than Messi, turns out. Gonzalez had a really good tournament. Just saying. Wolverhampton. 88th minute. This will be the substitution. I still remember when Jonathan de Guzman played in Spain at Deportivo La Coruña. Yep. 2 subs, actually. 2 subs. So that'll be 4 subs with 3 windows. Kevin Castaño and Rafael Santos Borre. They're taking off Richard Rios for Castaño. Richard Rios for Castaño. And Rafael Santos Borre for... Hit 91 subs today. Nice. That's the end of Richard Rios' tournament. He's had a really good tournament, but just didn't have the oomph today that he did during the tournament. Castaño for Rios. Yep. And it's going to be Cordoba. Jean Cordoba for Rafael Santos Borre. Man left part of his, tape on the pitch. Rafael Santos Borre for Cordoba. And Richard Rios is off for Kevin Castaño. 89th minute. How much stoppage time are we going to get? Go to extra time, we'll keep going. Of course we will. But 89th minute. Playing forward. Over the top, brought down. Free kick for Argentina. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go for extra time. Rafael Santos Borre is on for Cordoba. The former Toronto FC target, Rafael Santos Borre. '89th minute. Free kick for Colombia. Hope Drake isn't betting 300K on Colombia right now. Yeah, that would be bad. Four minutes of stoppage time. There was 4 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the Euros final. Let's see if Argentina or Colombia could score a goal in those 4 minutes that wins them the trophy. And it might just be! It might just be! But that's taken away by Colombia. Colombia almost fell asleep at the back. Colombia almost threw the trophy away in an instant. Molina. Wow. They legitimately almost threw the trophy away. Mojica clears it. Wow. That was no way. Like, I was like, damn, they almost. Oh my God. How do you do that? How do you switch off? Well, actually, you could just ask Canada because that's what they did. That's what they did. Molina with a throw-in. Achilles rupture for Messi as season's in severe doubt. Oh, they got Cal! Yeah! Toronto Blue Jays pick Cal Steven from Mississippi State. Let's go! Let's go! I don't care about the random guy from ECU, but they got Cal from Mississippi State. Let's go! Yeah! Free kick for Argentina. 92nd minute. Cal Steven of Mississippi State to the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go. Player down. Gonzalez for Argentina. The random dude from ECU I don't care about, but Cal Steven. Hail State, baby! Yeah! Cal shoved all year, man. Man, I'm so happy I'm so happy. Extra time if there's a tie according to 2DNA. Yep, it's extra time after 90 if after the next 2 minutes. Cross in. Header. Shot over the bar. But there you go. Mississippi State's got a guy in the Blue Jays organization. Let's go. I wanted to be Girangelo, but you know what? I'll take Cal. I'll take Cal for sure. For sure. For sure. "93rd minute. Goal kick for Vargas. 93rd minute, 0-0. 0-0. Brought down, headed away. Castano almost gets there. Luis Diaz gives away to DePaul. Is it just me or is Colombia about to throw the game? 1 minute to go. Nice tackle. Colombia playing forward. James Rodriguez. Is it just me or is Colombia playing sloppily way too late? I say James Rodriguez scores the game winner. Yeah. 93rd minute. I say James or Borre. Mojica, 30 seconds. Mojica making a run. Has all this room. Mojica beats one guy. That's going to go out for. Tried something there. Hey, you got to sometimes. 20 seconds. Goal kick. Time for Colombia subs. 94th minute. And we're going to extra time. 0-0 at full time. 0-0 esta noche. Extra tiempo. Tiempo extra. Next. Straight to extra time. Or we're going to extra time. 90 minutes. Or 120 minutes. So we keep going. 15 minutes, then 15 minutes, and then we keep, if we have penalties, then we go. 54-46, Argentina's winning the poll, by the way. This is the only game that has extra time, but can we legit? And Colombia's still leading all the stats, but at a lesser clip. At a lesser clip. All right. All right. Holy Jesus. Well, there you go. All right, we're ready to go. Colombia gonna win. I could see it happening. I could see it happening. I believe that it could happen, but we'll watch the next 15 minutes, and then I'll take a short break in between those. And then if there's penalties, there's pens. But we have 15 minutes, then 15 minutes. Probably 11:30, something like that. When the extra time ends. Yeah, we are probably going to midnight if this goes all the way. So it's possible 2 days with 2 final ends. His first goal wins. Pretty much at this point, yeah, I would say so. I would say so at this point. You're right. His first goal wins, probably, at this point. It's not golden goal, but I think whoever scores the first goal is probably winning the match. If there is a goal. Argentina's playing for penalties. I'm very sure of it, though. Let's see. They're back in the studio. Let's see what they're saying on Messi. Hold on. I ain't heard nothing else. I ain't heard nothing. Second half's about to start. Hasn't done anything this Copa. James Rodriguez is off. Di Maria's washed up. They're taking off James Rodriguez. No, it looks like he's staying. It looks like he's staying on, actually. Or they're waiting for them to make the sub. But Quintero's coming on. We don't know exactly for who, but yeah, Di Maria's washed up. But at least he's retiring after tonight internationally. So, yeah. John Tolkien named to U.S. roster. Nice. Oh, there you go. It's time to say bye to Di Maria. Yes, he's off. Okay, here's the sub. It is going to be James Rodriguez for Quintero. James is off for Juan Quintero. Okay, that's an interesting move, but okay. Nice. Good. It's not at that point yet. First half of extra time's going to kick off. This Colombian coach definitely on something. I mean, they got the purest nose candy, so wouldn't be a shock. 90:06, and we're off. 90 minutes passed. We have 30 more. And who knows? We might have penalties. How long that takes? About, 15 minutes? But we keep going. 90th minute. We keep going. Di Maria. Extra sub for each team. If still tied, there are penalty kicks after 120 minutes. They will play 120 no matter what. Argentina has, oh my God, Messi's ankle is swollen. Jesus Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see that? Messi's ankle looks like a frickin' cantaloupe. Oh my God. Jesus. Yeah, he might have actually tore his Achilles. Yeah, that might actually be true. Argentina has 4 subs with 2 windows in this extra time with halftime, of course. Colombia has 3 subs with 2 windows. No, 3 windows. So 1 sub per window, and they still have halftime as well. Exactly. Drop ball, 92nd minute. Lerma gets the drop ball. So Miami is screwed against Tigres. They probably were, even if Messi didn't get hurt that badly. But if he is hurt that badly, they're screwed for the rest of the year. Let alone Tigres. Mojica, 92nd minute. (92 of 120). They go forward. That's out for a throw for Argentina. Nope, Colombia throw. Colombia throw. I know, I got to get to that. I know. You got to put the scoreboard and time on your lives. Oh, wait. Probably. At least it wasn't our fault that we hurt him this time. Because the last time we played him, he got hurt. But it wasn't our fault either. But people would have... I think there were probably some people who tried to blame Toronto. You're not the first people to say that. Maybe there's some at Best Buy where that could work. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Well, yeah, he's getting older. What up, soccer guy? How we doing? Miami are going to flame out. Probably. 93rd minute. 93rd minute. They'll make the playoffs, but they're going to flame out. Messi probably won't play during the playoffs. He probably won't play for the rest of the year. Did you look at his ankle? That thing was swollen like a cantaloupe. 94th minute. Playing forward, Argentina. Taking a shot. Shot! Save! Vargas! Vargas makes the save. Quickly dives down and gets the ball. 94th minute. I think they come back. I think they'll be back. Larrea had a damn long vacation himself with an injury, so that'll be fun. Oso, yeah, he's hit or miss, but I think they'll play through the season. Oso's used to playing through the season, and well, Richie had a pretty damn big vacation anyway. This will be Di Maria's last game with Argentina. Maybe Messi's too. But we know it's Di Maria's. 95th minute. Colombia playing forward. Mojica. Cross in. Headed away. This kind of reminds me of Canada's game yesterday. I agree with that. Luis Diaz plays forward. Colombia, this might be the chance, but it gets blocked. Throw for Colombia, 95th minute. Will Vargas get bought and moved from Atlas? He's the MVP so far. I don't think it'll happen. There's going to be a sub before they take the throw in. 95th minute. Paredes, Martinez, and Lo Celso. Julian Alvarez is off for Lautaro Martinez. Enzo Fernandez is off for Giovanni Lo Celso. They have 1 sub, 1 window. Lautaro's on, it's over. I agree with that. Imagine Messi and Argentina losing to a goalkeeper playing at Atlas. If this goes to penalties, they won't. I'm scared, no. Paredes is on for McAllister, and Lo Celso's on for Enzo Fernandez. They have 1 sub, 1 window left. Colombia has 3 subs, 3 windows. 63rd minute, Messi attempted to track back to contest Luis Diaz's dribble into space as he pulled up towards Diaz. Messi lost his footing. He crumbled to the ground in a heap, gesturing towards the bench as he laid on the turf. Yeah, that sounds to me like an Achilles, especially with how his ankle looked. I mean, that sounds like an Achilles to me. 97th minute, to be totally honest. Please, Colombia, pull it together. '97th minute of 120. If Colombia lets this get to penalties, they're screwed. Unless Camilo Vargas could be a big old hero. Messi, it's time to call it wraps. Yeah, I would say the games in these tournaments have shown that we need to put the past in the past. Wrap it to go, Messi. 97th, 98th minute. '98th minute, 0-0. After a short spell on the canvas, medical personnel tended to the diminutive playmaker, held his hands to his head and limped off the field, ripping his shoe off and throwing it into the dugout as he exited the game. Yep, again, that sounds pretty Achilles to me. '99th minute, playing forward. I wish Forsberg wasn't injured. Yeah, it sucks to see that he got hurt. Didn't matter. Toronto still got their ass kicked by Red Bulls. Free kick, nope. Advantage played at Argentina, 100th minute. Cross in. Header. Oh, that falls all the way back to Argentina. Argentina. Di Maria with a cross. Header saved by Vargas. Wow. Aaron Rodgers knows about an Achilles injury. Funnily, I wouldn't say funnily enough, but sadly enough, happened in another AFC East stadium. The Miami Dolphins. At Forsberg against Toronto, I think. No, he was hurt. We're getting a fight this match. Probably. And Molina got slapped in the face. Well, here it is. Without James, Colombia is looking all over the place. I agree. Why take off James? That was stupid. Unless he was like tired. You don't take him off. I'm telling you, around the Colombian coach is definitely using some. Yep. Last Argentina game overall for him. 101st minute. CONMEBOL chance to give red. Playing forward, Colombia shot. Emi Martinez makes a save. Penalties ahead, some of the finest. What a career for Di Maria. He's had a really good career. Penalties ahead, 101st minute. Rough game. Colombia doesn't lose the unbeaten streak if this goes to penalties and they lose. Technically, it's not. The unbeaten streak isn't over. Technically, it's not. Because technically, that's a draw if they lose on penalties. They lost the tiebreaker. Technically, they didn't lose. 102nd minute, technically. 102nd minute. But I know what technically is like, and I know what it feels like losing a game like this on penalties. It's not fun. So you feel like you lost. 102nd minute. $102nd minute. If not first or last, some wise man probably. Wasn't that Ricky Bobby? 103rd minute. Unbeaten. Colombia equals Leverkusen. Well, they lost a big final too, funnily enough. Advantage played. Here comes Colombia. Woo. Colombia playing forward. Still Colombia. Oh! Free kick for Colombia. 2 minutes to go in the first half of extra time. That was a nice cross. Advantage play. Switches the play. Mojica. Cross. Header. Almost on point, but nothing there. It'll be a corner for Colombia. 104th minute. Luis Diaz. Another trash corner. Cross in. Yeah, that was trash. Saved by Emi Martinez. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time at the half, or almost the half of extra time. Getting to closer to our last 15 minutes. And even then, could easily be penalties. Oh, nice tackle. Playing forward. Nice run. That was a run he needed to make, but it's blocked. Goes down. No free kick. Advantage play. Who's the best player on the field right now? Honestly, I'd say Camilo Vargas, to be honest. Colombia plays forward. 20 seconds left in the first half of extra time. This Copa final is better than the Euros final. I agree. Even if it's 0-0, it's still better. I agree. Oh. Plays it all the way back. 105th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time we get. Vargas plays forward. 105-4. 1 minute of stoppage time. We play to 106. Colombia playing forward. Bad giveaway. Free kick for Argentina. So we will probably go to extra time, the half of extra time with no goals. Another 15 minutes, a little bit more. Aside from a shit halftime show. At least they tried. At least you tried, chap. And they get the ball back. 25 seconds. And they may get enough out of it. But here's a chance. Colombia plays it back. And no Colombia players there. Argentinian players there. To make sure that gets cleared away. Would Chicho make the Colombian squad? I would say it would be interesting to see, but we're going to go to halftime of extra time. Halftime of extra time, it's 0-0. Cero a cero. Medio tiempo de tiempo extra. 0-0 at halftime of extra time. 15 more minutes. Well, come on, Colombia. I say Vargas is playing better right now, though. Like, he's playing pretty well. Damn clutch tackle. Would Chicho make the Colombian squad? I could see it. We're going to find out in 15 minutes and maybe a little bit more. What was the first match put in a notebook? It was, I think, Toronto versus Leon. Let's see what we got here. It was the Champions Cup, the Champions League 2021 draw, then Arcaí versus Cruz Azul. Arcaí versus Cruz Azul, Champions League 2021, round of 16, leg 1. That was the first one that went into a book. So there you go. Another 15 minutes. Oh my God, Colombia. They have to win it here. Argentina are taking it in penalties, which is exactly what I said. Throw everything I said away if it goes to pens, because Argentina's probably winning it. Unless some crazy stuff happens. 55% on the poll for Argentina with 29 votes. I'm not really sure about the math on that, but 21 likes. Nice. Next, you should put score and time in your streams. In some way, I'll figure it out at some point. I don't know how soon it'll be, but I'll figure it out at some point. Cruz Azul doing big things this season. Y'all remember. I'll remember it. I think they may. You're right. I think you're right. Let's see how the stats have gone. Stats-wise, Colombia still leads on the stats. Argentina has one more sub left to make, and if they make it at the half, that's that. Colombia has 3 subs and 3 windows. If I was Colombia, I'd be like, you better score now. You got to score now. If you want any chance to win this game, you have to score now. Argentina be like, just keep holding on. Just keep holding on. You got this. You can win this out on penalties. Colombia's going to make 2 more subs. So they have 1 more sub left as well with 1 window, because you can't make 1 sub in 2 windows. 2 subs. That'll be number 9. We got Miguel Borja, and now they're going to make all 3, actually. They're making all 3. Mateus Uribe coming on, Miguel Borja, and number 8, Jorge Carrascal. They're all coming on. Argentina has 1 sub left. Been 23 years since Colombia won Copa America. Come on. Lucho off. Luis Diaz is coming off. From Mateus Uribe. Lerma's coming off. Bora and Carrascal. Vargas is a good goalkeeper for penalties. Mateus Uribe played for WAC Club America. Lerma's off for Mateus Uribe. Luis Diaz is coming off. He might be. For Miguel Borja, and Carrascal is coming on. Luis Diaz, John Arias, and Jefferson Lerma are off. For Miguel Borja, Jorge Carrascal, Mateus Uribe. Colombia's made all their subs. Argentina has 1 more window. They have 1 more window. This might end up being that one. Hold on. Let me see. It was Trinidad and Tobago versus Grenada. That was 8,000. That was 8K views. Trinidad and Tobago versus Grenada. That was my best viewed stream. There we go. That's so random, though, and it got so many views. Carrascal, former Portland Timbers transfer target. Colombia puts it through, 105th minute. But this is one of the higher level ones of streams. We just don't like them, that's why. 106th minute. 15 more minutes and then possibly a penalty shootout. I would agree. It's just because I don't like them. I don't care how good they are. I just don't like them. How we doing, Chanfle? In through Argentina. They have one more sub to make. Colombia's made all their subs, and Argentina has one to make. Camilo Vargas to take the goal kick. 107th minute. Most viewed video was St. Louis Copa América 0-4. Yep. Overall, yeah. That was a pretty video. It was 5K views. Yeah. That did do pretty good. Oof, close. I was a bit shocked that it did so well, to be honest. I didn't expect it. 107th minute. Timbers 2 are 9th in the Western Conference table. Well, good for them. Oh! That'll be a goal kick. Wide. 107th minute. You know what? They're going to win number 16, so you better have your tissues. Here's the bad thing about this game. If Colombia goes to penalties, they're going to be the underdogs. They've actually put the work to Argentina. They've been the better team throughout the game. But in the end, Colombia they haven't got the goal. This kind of reminds me of Canada. I'm not going to lie. They have some good chances to finish, but they have not finished. Argentina haven't finished either, but their chances haven't been as good. But if you let them get to penalties. Cleared away. Colombia to pick it up. Nice by Mojica. Come on, Rafa Santos Borre. Let's get it to Rafael Santos Borre. Come on. Cleared. Mojica's playing a solid match. Except for that 90th minute fall asleep moment he had that he almost allowed them to score on. Mojica's playing a solid match other than that 1 minute. If they go to penalties, it means it's rigged. 108th minute. Sometimes. Barely. I've done it before. I've made a couple of shorts, but they were barely made. So, there you go. Mojica, 109th minute. Plays forward. Nice chance. Shot! That'll be a corner. Corner for Colombia. And Martinez is down. I think Argentina wins on penalties. I just said. Everything I said about this game in the prediction, you could throw away. You could absolutely throw away. With the fact of Argentina's better at penalties. Corner. If this goes to pens, Argentina's winning it. Simple as. Corner. Header. Ooh, they don't run for it. He loses the play. That's out for a throw. Colombia, though, gets the throw. 109th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Or 11. Yeah, I didn't think it would go this far with 0-0. Me either. And the way it went down, I'm surprised it did as well. And the way this game went down, I'm surprised it went this far as well. Cross in. Corner for Colombia. Big surprise game. Argentina or Argentina? Are you bald? No. I have hair. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. Ryan Buzzcut. I have a $5 busted fade, but I'm not bald. Hell, you could actually see my hair. Cross in. Or they play the corner. Play it short. That'll be a throw in for Colombia. 110th minute. 10 minutes to go. Lol. I never was bald. Throw in. Santiago Arias to take. Former Cincinnati man. That was a little bit of a waste, but okay. 110th minute. I may have a Trash hairline, I won't lie. But Landon Donovan is bald. He also tried to get a hair transplant and did it before he was actually on TV. Then he had the frickin' triangle in his hair. Round without the hat doesn't seem right. I don't disagree, but I like wearing a suit sometimes. Lautaro Martinez plays it on. Good job by Colombia to clear. Colombia gets it clear, and that's a good tackle to make sure it doesn't go further. Lautaro to go. 1-0. And Lautaro Martinez scores! Goal! 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 Goal de Argentina! Goal de Lautaro Martinez! The hot hand strikes again! And that's why you start him. The hot hand strikes again. No Messi. No problem. Lautaro Martinez. Martinez might have just won this game, but it wasn't the one you thought going this deep. Lautaro Martinez. I guess Risklander's going to get that mod. $112th minute. 1-0 esta noche. Vargas should have done better. Yeah, he came out way far. He came out too far. We're going to find Risklander. Ah, crap. The next time he shows up, I'll give him the mod if he's not. If he doesn't show up again. But I'll keep my word. 113th minute. Good night, Chamfley. 113th minute, Lautaro Martinez gets the goal, and Messi's standing up. That's the good news for him. That's the good news for Messi. He's standing up. 113th minute. Can Colombia equalize? Now it's on Colombia to equalize. They have 6 minutes. 6-7 minutes to equalize. Plus stoppage time, which there'll probably be a minute or two. Argentina legitimately scammed this tournament and a scrap. Why are we doing this? You need to figure this out. Plays down. Shot. No penalty. And that'll be a free kick for Colombia. And here comes the fight. And here comes the fight. Borja's getting into it. That's enough time. Come on, Colombia. Colombia probably played their worst game of the tournament. And Argentina probably, I wouldn't say played their best, but they bided their time. Colombia reminded me of Canada for a certain extent. And this might be a red card review as well. And Lisandro Martinez's mouth is bleeding. 114th minute. This might be a red card review. If that happens, game over. Probably. Game over. Wow. Can't do that. Yellow card. 114th minute. Wearing my Argentina shirt. Says Rory. Well, there you go. Lautaro Martinez. Borja gets a yellow card with 5 minutes to go. Rodrigo de Paul looking like Griezmann a bit. Yeah, he looks like 2018 Griezmann. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're right. But Colombia's got to equalize. I think they might have just screwed it up. 115th minute. We're all acting like a brawler. Otamendi coming on. Argentina's last sub's a defender. Otamendi coming on. I like Suriname. They're actually looking pretty good, I gotta say. Maybe I'll stay, actually. Di Maria coming off for Otamendi. And Di Maria's crying, man. Man. Oh man. He's crying. Di Maria for Otamendi, and Otamendi gets the armband. Colombia rating dropped to 6.92. Go Robin Hood team. I hope they make it back to the Caribbean Cup, because that would be nice. Robin Hood fans like watching my videos whenever I talk about their team. Let me say that. So hopefully they make it back. Otamendi on for Di Maria. We've made all the subs, and there's minutes to go in this game. $117th minute. Cairo scored today, so he's getting ready for the club shield. Nice. Hopefully he gets back to who he was last fall. Hopefully. But I'm glad he's back at Robin Hood. And hopefully if they do make it back to CONCACAF, I don't know, Dibu Martinez maybe? The unbeaten streak might be ending at 28. And funnily enough, their last loss was to Argentina for a 1-0 loss. It looks like that might just happen again. It started the game after a 1-0 loss to Argentina. And Spain's going to smoke Argentina. I would agree with that. 118th minute. It's going to end with a 1-0 loss to Argentina. $118th minute. Dibu with a catch. $118th minute. Hopefully everyone gets home safety. I agree with that. Safely. Giovanni Lo Celso gets a yellow card. $119th minute. Emi Martinez, 12 wins, 5 draws, 1 loss in major tournaments with Argentina. That 1 loss is Saudi Arabia. He's won the World Cup, the Copa América. $119th minute, 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. About 2 minutes left in this game for Colombia to get an equalizer. This game, they lose the trophy. $119th minute. 39 votes now. He's going to be 40th. 119th minute, 30 seconds to go. Colombia attacking, takes a shot over the bar. I'll agree with that. I agree with that. They may still have a chance at the World Cup if Messi plays. Goal kick for Emi Martinez into the final 20th, or the final, into stoppage time, past 120. Messi got carried hard this tournament. I don't mind it. They frauded this tournament just as much as England almost frauded their tournament. $120th minute. That'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes away. Oh, I didn't know his first name was actually Damien. Well, there you go. 120th minute. Here's a shot saved by Vargas. 1 minute and a half to go. 120, 48, 121st minute. This is bigger than Argentina, bigger than Messi. Argentina deserves this. The refs, I don't think were that bad. I just think Colombia couldn't finish. Argentina looks really solid, not dependent on Messi anymore. I like that. True, but some of their better players that aren't Messi are getting older as well. 121st minute. But as long as you have Emi Martinez, I guess you might be fine. I don't know. $121st minute. $30 seconds. Argentina are about to win the Copa America. Well, at least Canada lost to the champions. Header. Boré does not get to the ball, but there are seconds left, and that goes header, but that'll be saved. No penalty, and Colombia's pissed at the ref. Colombia's pissed at the ref, and they will not check this for a penalty. 122nd minute. Emi Martinez has the ball. They want to see if there's a pen. Ref might be talking. Sanchez is down while Colombia's pissed. That might actually be a penalty. I think that might actually be a penalty. That might not actually be a pen. Or is the ref talking? Messi is smiling now. Ref is still talking to the VAR referee. Boré. Borja. They're both pissed. There was a kick on him, on Sanchez. There was a kick. There's nothing to see here. Now the referees might be some to complain about. There was a kick there. There should be a look. There should be a look, in my opinion. Rafael Santos Boré. Will I really get mad if Argentina wins? Yes, you will. I'm a man of my word. Dude, I'm a man of my word. You're going to get it. I'll do it as soon as the final whistle blows. 124th minute. Ref is still talking. Now the question is, they have to get it. But this isn't, but if it is a penalty, it's not a gimme. It's not a gimme. Let's remember who they're facing if they do give a penalty. Drop ball. Nope, drop ball. No pen. Emi Martinez picks it up. $124-21. Emi Martinez. And that is going to be full time. Full time. Argentina wins 1-0. Argentina campeón de Sudamericana. Campeón de Copa América. Argentina. Repeat, back to back. They pulled the Spain. It was a tight game. But here it is. Boom. Go standard. Boom. All right. Risklander, tight. And Colombia's undefeated streak comes to an end. Argentina is the Copa America champions. 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. A big win for Argentina. Back-to-back Copa champions. They pulled the Spain. And there you go. Argentina wins 1-0. They get the win. They move on. Well, they don't move on. They are the champions once again. And they fought their way through. They fought their way through. No Messi, no problem. Di Maria didn't do much. No problem. Julian Alvarez, ghosted. No problem. Lautaro gets the winner. And there you go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. Felicidades, Argentina. Congratulations, Argentina. Commiserations, Colombia. We have our finalissima. Argentina versus Spain. Argentina contra España. Whenever that's to be played. There you go. With that being said, I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you later.